Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Got a very, well, not too bad, not too messy, but I was going to say we got a messy stovetop here. Somebody with a messy stovetop shows they're serious about packing meals and cooking. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I'm going to tell you why you always want white rice and never brown rice. I'm cooking a big, huge pot of a special type of Asian rice. If you want to know the exact type, type in type, T-Y-P-E. And I'm going to tell you why you always want white rice and never brown rice. We're going to go over this here in a minute. I don't care if you want to burn body fat, build muscle, balance blood sugar, whatever your goals are, it's going to be more effective, can be more effectively achieved rather with white rice. I'm going to flip this grass-fed beef I got here. Let's flip that real quick. And we're going to wrap this up here. And I'm going to put my beef on the salad and I'm going to add it with some salmon. I got some salmon I'm going to put on the pan here and cook after the beef. I'll have to rinse the pan out, obviously. But I want to welcome you guys in. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. And if you are a newbie on here, go ahead and type in newbie. And I'm going to tell you why you always want white rice and never brown rice. All right. And by the way, if you are just now tuning in, let me go ahead and get you over to my website here. The website URL is definitely, should be on below the video and it's on the channel. This is the website here, and I'm going to introduce myself in just a second, but the welcome in, guys, welcome in. The website here is, the URL link will be in the video description as well as on the Facebook channel, not Facebook, excuse me, YouTube channel. And let me introduce myself first of all, and the great thing about me is I got a lot of thousands and thousands of social proof to work with, so let me go ahead and get straight to the video here. I'll get that in a minute. So here's the thing about it. You always want you always want white rice. Two main reasons. Anytime you deal with somebody for fat loss or weight loss, whether they're male or female, probably so female, but even then, when someone's trying to burn body fat and or lose weight, other than weight gain, the number one thing they're terrified of is what? Bloating. Bloating. Being bloated. That will terrify someone. Now, bloating will not affect fat loss or weight gain either way, right? You could eat some salad and have a big old belly that's poking out after a belly full of salad. That's not fat gain, but it doesn't matter. It can play a mind game with somebody, right? Guess what? Brown rice causes bloating, IBS, ulcerative colitis. Grain products are oftentimes associated with bloating, not so with white rice. White rice does not cause the digestive problems that are oftentimes associated with grain products. All right. The other big reason is that brown rice actually prevents mineral absorption, and brown rice contains a substance called phytic acid. Guess what? There's no phytic acid in white rice, and it will not block the mineral absorption. Right. In addition to that, white rice also supports balanced blood sugar levels. Now, I know the question I'm going to get. They're going to say white rice is high glycemic. That's false. White rice is exactly the same as brown rice, except it does not contain the husk, right? Or the rice bran, rather, which is where the phytic acid is contained, all right? So people oftentimes say, well, it spikes blood sugar. That's bullshit. That's not true. Cotton candy spikes blood sugar. Candy bars, Skittles, granola bars, trail mix, that spikes blood sugar. White rice promotes sustainable, balanced blood sugar. Just to be clear on that. Let me check my beef over here and see how we're doing, if this is cooked in the middle or not. It's pretty well done. I'm gonna give it another minute here. I'm gonna go ahead, before I continue, I'm gonna move my salad out of the way. I'm going to put some salmon on the pan next. So I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to drain out the juice here of the salmon, and I'm going to put this on the pan in about a few seconds here. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to take a piece of this beef, and I'm going to put a piece of this beef actually in the salad. That beef is pretty much done. I'm going to go ahead and get a small piece here. And I like to have beef and salmon in the salad. So I'm going to get a piece of this beef, will go right there. Let that sit for a minute. I'm going to put that in Tupperware. Then I'm going to put the salmon in there real quick. So I'm going to grab the beef and put it in this Tupperware and put it right in the refrigerator. I'm going to rinse this pan off super fast and then put the salmon in it. So that's what I'm going to do next here. I don't want to waste any of that beef, but I'm going to put this pan. I'm going to rinse it off super fast and immediately put that salmon in there. If you're just now joining in, welcome in, welcome in. This is starting off as a live stream. Let me go ahead and rinse this pan out super quick. Then I'm going to put the salmon on it. Okay, let me put I'm going to put the salmon on here. I'm going to spray this pan. The heat is on. And welcome in, guys, if you're just now tuning in. And I'm going to show you how I pack my white rice here, too. Let me put this salmon on here. All right, so, well, that's heating up here, and it will heat up very soon. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my my white rice going. And what I'm going to put part of the salmon in the salad with the beef here. And this is going to be an awesome source of rich, healthy fats, plus vegetables or fibrous carbs, plus protein. That'll be meal number 2. I'll eat meal number 3 about 12:30-ish, right? And then I'm going to eat, then after meal 3, I'm going to go straight to the gym and I'm going to start my warm-up today. I like to lift on Sundays because they're not quite as crowded. So I do like Sundays. All right, now let me get meal 3 packed here, all right? And I'm going to add the white rice to this. So be prepared because the people love to come in and make, you know, they'll try to say, well, white rice is high glycemic or it doesn't have the nutrients. That's not true. That's a false statement. They're ill-informed, right? And let me go ahead and get a Tupperware out, and I'm going to eat this meal at about, let me rinse out this Tupperware. All right, I'm going to add this in here. So I'm showing you, not only am I telling you guys why you always want white rice over brown rice, but what I'm also doing is I'm showing you how I mix and match my meals. I'm going to add in, this is ground chicken. It looks just like ground turkey breast. This is ground chicken breast. I'm going to put that in there. I'll add a little bit more. So that looks pretty good. I'm going to dice this up real quick. And I'm going to add white rice to it. But I'm going to add something in addition to white rice. And this is what I think you guys are going to like to see. I'm going to add something in addition to the white rice. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let me get my white rice here. I'm going to put in a bunch of white rice. And my body tends to burn through white rice very fast. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by burn through? I don't like the word digest, but I could probably use that too. Sweet potatoes, I like Japanese sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes typically, they sustain me or satisfy me longer. White rice, my body's able to burn through it very fast and digest it, so I'm going to add in some black beans on top of this. Where are my black beans at? And black beans, by the way, are very inexpensive. This can was like 79 cents, I believe. I'm going to add black beans on top of the white rice. Now this is, if you want to see the brand of rice that I use or the type in WR in the comments. And what I'll do is I'll actually show you what type of white rice I use. Okay, so I'm adding black beans on this. Why am I adding black beans? I'm adding black beans because I think it tastes better, number 1, when they're mixed with white rice. Number 2 is it adds more satiety, all right? Instead of just adding twice as much white rice, I like to go half black beans, half white rice. I got my lean protein from the ground chicken breast. Let me put a top on this, and that should wrap us up here. Questions, comments below, feel free to type them in. And remember, don't ever let one bad meal beat you twice. We're out of here.